Hey guys, Fat Preacher Man here, and we're going to try something new today. I'm going to be showing you one of my favorite movies of all time, and I'm not going to tell you what it's about. I'm just going to show you one of the clips, get you started, and then we'll be back here in a second to talk a little bit about the movie and what it's about, and what the clip was about. See you in a minute.
Clear!
Clear?
Wow, was that great? This, of course, is John Carpenter's The Thing. And this is a remake of the original The Thing, and this is actually supposedly the sequel to the prequel, which just came out not too long ago. But this movie, for the day and age that it came out, is really, really good. The special effects for back then were great. As you could see, they look pretty good. And of course, this whole thing is a sci-fi movie set around modern times, and actually it's a little bit dated now because of the equipment and things, but still it's a great story, great actors, and you don't really get to see a lot of acting because there's a lot of screaming and disgusting parts in what you just saw. But let's take a look at the next clip and see if we can get some of the great acting out of these guys. See you in a minute.
You last.
Get away from me! Retreating! What is it?
Wasn't that great? I mean, again, just great parts. And in the beginning, it starts off, the whole movie itself, set in the Antarctic, frozen wasteland, dealing with an alien menace. The premise, again, sets it up for that isolation, and it takes a bit to get to these parts like this, but these parts are well worth the wait. And the story itself is interesting, and the background and the time that they take to develop what happens is really good. This final clip is one of my favorites. My really favorite clip I can't put in there because it's really bad. The guy, one of the guys loses it. The guy that's actually about to bite it actually loses it and flicks off on McCready and stuff like that. But that's if you get to watch the movie, if you have watched the movie, if you know the part where he's tied to the bench and he's tired of being tied up, that's my favorite scene. But this would be one of my other favorite scenes, and I'll see you in a second afterwards. Wow, was that great or what? Again, that's just really, really disgusting and disturbing. And it's one of the reasons it makes this movie great, because it can really just keep pushing the envelope of disgusting. I mean, one of the first disgusting scenes that I didn't include in this, of course, was with the dogs. And if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about when I say the dogs. But when you get to this point, it's really just, there's really not too much more grossness. It's just really about the story. Now, I do have a treat for you guys. As your Fat Preacher Man, I have something that nobody else has seen. I got a hold of this special footage of the unaired, before seen ending, and I want you guys to be the first to see it. So take a look at that, and I'll see you afterwards. Ha! Gotcha. I love to joke around. But again, that's my son's favorite show. I'm joking. No, that's called Sergeant Frog, and that's a great show if you need something to dull your senses because of tooth decay, or you're having your foot cut off, or you're about to prepare for a lobotomy. But anyway, The Thing by John Carpenter, excellent, excellent movie. If you have a chance to check it out, put it in your collection, get a hold of it. It's great. Love to hear your thoughts on it, if you've ever seen it, or if you plan on seeing it, or if you won't see it. Some movies that you might like, or you might like to hear my opinion on. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Jesus bless you, and good gaming. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe.
Subscribe!